Hello, 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 and welcome into Tammy Loves Vintage. My name is Tammy Neff, and you are joining me on my page. If you see the red square right there, or rectangle, and it says live, then you'll know that it is happening right this minute. And if not, then you know you're catching the replay. Either way, I'd like to know you were here, so I hope you say hello. You can say hashtag replay if you want to. I don't know why you have to put hashtag. Just say hi. I don't know. I'm not very official. So let's get started because this is kind of a big one and it's been on my mind for a while. I've had some things laid out to do it. I've changed my mind a couple of times. And I bought this a year and a half ago for Summer was going to come home, my daughter, for Millie's baby shower, and I bought this to do something with that for her baby shower, and then COVID and all of that. Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Oh well. Anyway, she again rules. Oh, I'm a rule breaker. Anyway, so she didn't come home, and I had this as well, and look, this fits inside of here. So I was going to do, you know, something for a baby shower with this. And since that didn't happen, I've just had it. So not that I've had it like I'm over it. I mean, I've had it in my possession for a year and a half, and it's time to do something with it. So it was $17.99 in the spring. It says of 2023. And I can tell you that it measures 20 inches across. All right. So switching gears from baby shower to vintage, I had kind of some ideas, and I'm not sure how long this is going to take. This is my only, I kind of wanted to do some without you, and I can't really do some with you and then change my mind because we really have to do it. I can't add my stuff to the middle without doing the outsides. So on the outside of this, I want to add some paper, some old book pages. And so I'm just going to get started here because I don't know how this is going to go. I should probably, I don't know. See, this is why I put it away. It's like, okay, what the heck do I do with this thing? And then I push it away. Like, you know what? I can't deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to look at it. I wanted to do baby shower. So, wah, 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 right? So, anyway, let's just do my bright idea because I think it's going to be really cool. And I just don't know how everything's going to make all of the round turns and all of the things. And that's what I think is going to be such a big deal. And you know what? I think I'm just going to get it down and sand it. And you know how big I am about not wanting the edges and all that on these pages. I'm just going to overlap them and cover up those edges. So hi, Pam. Hi, you guys. Hi, everybody. Let's see here. Okay. So let's just see here. Okay. Oh yeah. This is going to take some time, isn't it? Darn it. I was hoping. Oh, maybe we'll get a system. Maybe we'll get a system figured out and it won't be so bad. I don't know. Maybe I need to spray my pages. I don't know. Tell you what, I'll probably encourage you all to just come back. Give me a half hour and then come back. See if I'm still going. Hi, you guys. Happy Monday, Debbie. Oh, I make your heart happy. Well, thank you. I've been watching people all morning. I'm like, okay, my turn. My turn. Everybody else is going. And I hate to step on people. Okay, so when I overlap, I do have to get rid of that on that side. Okay, let's see here. That tearing thing is kind of, it works, but it reverse tear. It's, yeah. I need it to tear the other way. Oh well, it does, at least works for that one side and this side. Okay, I don't know, it might go faster than I'm thinking. Let's scooch this over a little bit. And if I can like make all of this stuff lay down, that would save from going back. Oh, I forgot to get my sander. Wasn't thinking about, you know, you sit here and you think, okay, what else do I need before they all come in? And then you think of it after you all come in. Let's see here, this is from last night or yesterday or recently. Okay, let's just go ahead and rip it for this top part. And then I want to make sure I'm not going in any one particular direction, because I want it to be, it doesn't have to be up and down, you know? So I'm thinking I need to just put them on haphazardly. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's keep slopping this down here. I don't know why I always feel like I have to be in a rush, but, oh, whoops, I need to finish this other side over here. Okay. All right, and then if I get my page too small, I probably can't. Oh yeah, I can tear it. Okay, there we go. I tore that, and that's little. All right, now, okay, we're cruising around the bend here, literally going around the bend. Let's see, I need to get this side. Okay, we are literally going around the bend. I'm just using Mod Podge, no special products or anything like that. And I'm trying to mix my pages. Ooh, this will be a nice, like a nice big one. Let's make it big enough that I can rip it. And do I need to turn it upside down? Yeah, I think I'm going to turn this one upside down just so that I'm consistently inconsistent. Okay, that is a faux finishing term. That was always our goal. I would tell the girls, you know, oh, here it did. Okay, I would tell the girls when we were working, I would be like, okay, we want it to be the same, but not the same. Like you want it to be consistent, but yet not too repetitive. I don't know. They knew what I meant. Hopefully you do. You kind of want your faux finish to be a modeled, you know, look, and but you don't want it to be splotchy. So consistency is what you're after, as long as it's not splotchy. So in this case, I want it to be inconsistent, that it's going up and down in every which way. Let's see, how's this going to go? And I don't care if I'm overlapping it, because I'm going to cover it with I'm going to use an old feed sack or an old grain sack. And so I don't really care if it overlaps on into the middle. I don't think that's going to be a big deal at all. All right, so let's use our brush and smash it down. Curling that up over, keeping all my sides. Whoops, that one's, okay. All right, now let's spin. Boy, we got a long way to go. Hi, you guys. How did I get into crafting? I don't know. You know what? I have always kind of been crafty. I can remember even in high school, I loved decorating and crafting and making things. I wish I would have taken art. I didn't do any art classes, and I wish that's a regret. I wish I would have spread my wings that way a little bit just to see what might have come of it. Not that I would be a great artist or anything like that. I don't mean that. I just mean just to see what, you know, if you would learn something like how could it be, how could it maybe enrich your life and make your things more, I don't know. This paper is really thick. I'm not sure it's gonna rip super great. Anyway, I can remember, like, oh my gosh, my stepdad was really into decorating and that kind of thing, and having unique things. And so he would, I remember, you know, don't hang your pictures too high. I guess I remember more decorating stuff when I was younger. I don't know. And I had a friend, Mel Mass, that did toll painting, and I loved that. I can't even remember my first crafts, really. Gosh, I just always loved it. Let's see here. I don't want to do, oh, here, let's do some book pages, and then I've got some handwriting. What I'm dipping from here is just a bag, and I keep all of my, like, scrap partial pieces in these bags, and that's mostly what I work from. I don't usually pull from an old book or anything, unless I need a whole page. But when I'm doing stuff like this, I use bits and pieces. Okay. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I've just always been crafty. I can remember when Randy and I were first dating, I had all my paint stuff out and all my junk, and I don't know, I've always been crafty. The vintage came much later. Shopping with Julie, she was always into antiques. She grew up, her parents are into antiques, and my friend Julie is the one that got me into it. And her mother-in-law and her mom had just the most beautiful antiques, and so did Julie. And I can remember, you guys have heard me say this story before, her taking me into my first few antique shops, and I'd be like, hurry up, it stinks in here. Like, they were stinky ones. And told you about her oil pansy painting that she bought. And it was, I thought, crazy expensive. And she still has it, and she still loves it. So that's the name of the game. This recipe paper is really, it's from an old recipe book. It is really thick. I saw somebody ask me what I'm making. I'm making a mess. I don't know. I've had this project in mind for a long time, over a year and a half. Millie's a year and a half old, and I bought it to do a shower, make a baby shower sign for her. And then my daughter didn't come home. Her doctor didn't think she should travel during that time, so it didn't get used. And so I've been pushing it around, thinking I need to do something with it. And so today's the day. I've been doing bottles and kind of repetitive things, I feel like. So I thought, okay, it's time to show these girls I can do something different. Well, this is really different. This is really, really, really different. But I think, oh, and there's Randy. Of course, every time I go live, he walks in. It never fails. He must think all I do is go live. Oh, that's so funny. Yep, here he is. Hello.
See your pickle out there? Big.
Really? Okay, I should have sprayed this page. It's starting to buckle up a little bit. So let's just get it wet. I think but isn't that going to be a beautiful border? Like, I just have always, after the idea of the baby shower went away, I really had my mind set that I wanted to do this to this. And I guess the put off, you know, why I didn't just jump in and do it was because I didn't know whether I should like create a strip, you know, cut a strip that would be even all the way around, where I kind of wanted to do what I'm doing here. Oh, this is not ripping well either. I should just get up and get my sander and solve my agony. worked good that way. I just didn't have a good hold. Anyway, so here we are doing it the way I had in my mind. Because you know what? A year and a half of thinking about something is a long time. And if you don't do it the way you were thinking you wanted to do it, you'll always wonder, and what if I love it? If I love it, we'll have to do it again. That's the only worst part. What if we love it? Okay. I'm just slathering on Mod Podge. I'm literally slathering. Let's see here. I've got a little bit of border there that I don't love. So, let's see if we can just do something like that. Why couldn't we? I think we could. Okay, that took care of that. Can you guys, I hope you guys can tell what I'm doing. I don't know. You might have to move those words out of the way. You guys, I'm sure you know how to do that. Just slide, put your finger on your screen and slide it. Or, oh wait, now there might be a caret at the bottom. You might have to tap that caret. Isn't that every time I go live, within 5 minutes or so, he comes in. It's like he knows. It's like he knows I'm going live. Okay, so I've got, this is like a mathematic book. So there's like equations. So it's a lot of gaps and stuff. So I'm like trying to rip off some of these dull edges. Even though I could just lay something over top of them. There we go. And then I need to tear it. That tearing thing is working fine. And I need to, let's see, I'll tear that off. And then I still see a little piece of wood here. So let's put, I've got this little scraplet. Let's just lay that over top. I'm always so worried about you guys' time. I guess, I mean, you can always, like I said in the beginning, you can always leave and come back, because it's going to be a minute doing this for sure. But I'm almost, I'm one more piece away from halfway, so it's going a little faster than I thought. Let's see, maybe let's get a different type. Get some of this. I don't have this yet. So I like the idea of all of the different colors. And I'm throwing up here what has a little bit of writing on it, just in case I need something like that. Okay. And then I am intentionally going every which direction, okay? I'm intentionally trying to make it go upside down and right side up and all the different ways. I think that'll be the only thing I'll be unsure of. Like, was that a good idea or not? I'm not sure. We'll have to find that out later. I'll let you know about that. That's way too much to tuck under. Oh well. That is too much. Let me see if I can cut myself a straight line. Okay, that's going to be better. It's going to be better. Okay, so now let's press that down. And then I'm going to rip. Oh yeah, because that looks so nice to have that whole big page be the same. That might have been nice to go all the way around. Oh well, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, so whatever. Okay. Hi, Roseanne. Good morning, Yvette. I'm covering a board from Hobby Lobby. It is just a circle board with a little raised edge. I'm going to release it here and see if I can't just wrap this around. It's from Hobby Lobby. I had bought it to do some sort of a sign for a baby shower for my daughter, and then she ended up and didn't come home. She lived in Arizona at the time, and she ended up and didn't come home, and I just kept it. I thought, oh, well, I'll make something with it. Well, I never did. And then I had to think of what would I do? What could I do with it? And then I had this bright idea, and then I'm like, oh boy, that's going to be involved. Maybe I don't want to do that, so I never did it. And then I kind of wanted to do it. I got a piece of paper on here. I don't want. So I never did it. Now I'm doing it. Now's the time. Okay, so I'm getting lucky that I'm able to tear it like this. This is really lucky. I didn't think about being able to do that, but that worked out to our advantage. Okay, and then I am just slapping it down onto the bottom of the board because of course the back is this part's gonna be covered. I'm gonna use an old, I don't know if it's a feed sack or grain sack or what it is for sure, but I've had it for a long time. It's dirty, but I love it. I'll show you in a little bit. So if you gotta leave, don't leave too long. However long I've been on. So I came on at what, 3:30, I believe? 3:30, yeah. So it's been 20 minutes. So you can go have your lunch or whatever. Give me 20 minutes and I should be just about done. If you need to leave, come back. I understand. Let's see here. And they're much easier when they're big. They're much easier for me to tear when they're big. See? Yeah, when they're little, it's not so easy. Whoops. Okay. So that just ripped a little bit, so we'll just, oh, that won't do me any good to raise it up. Okay, I'm just gonna have to put a patch in right there. It ripped out a little bit low. Okay, now let's rip this way. I'm holding and pulling. Kind of like you would do on your countertop if you were ripping something off of your countertop. Is that big enough? Yeah, that's big enough. Okay. All right, got another nice big hunk here, done. I know you guys can't see this. I don't know. This probably should have been one I do by myself. I don't know, I just think it's going to end up kind of cool. So it's always a toss-up. Do you do it by yourself or do you do it with people? Because if you do it by yourself, then everybody wants to know how you did it. So I don't know. I don't know what the right thing is. Okay, so I need to go upside down. Here we go. Okay, that worked. Let's see here. Go upside down. Can I move that? And rip this. Okay. Hey, coming around the mountain. Oh, good. You need a break from cleaning. Boy, I'm happy. I'm your hero today. I'm happy to be your hero. That sounds miserable. I did a little bit of that this morning. I keep our bath soap in a big glass lidded dish. I unwrap each bar and put it in this like a container with a lid. It's a big tall thing, and I put all these, I always buy white soaps, and I have to sit and unwrap them all every time. Kind of a pain, but it looks nice by we've got like a big garden tub thing. It looks nice there, I think. Anyway, it was getting dusty. So much so that my husband said, you probably ought to clean that jar. So I did that this morning. And I just buy Dial soap. When I had to have a surgery, and I had a breast reduction years ago, and when I had it done, the surgeon said he wanted me to use Dial soap for 2 weeks before. So he said it kills bacteria on your skin. So ever since then, I'm like, that is so gross to me. It's so gross to think you have bacteria on you. So I've always used Dial ever since. So try to remember that. Oh, thank you, Diane. Hi. Diana. Sorry, I can't see. Even with the glasses on, I can't see. Okay. So yeah, anyway, so I keep white. You can buy just white Dial. And that's what I use. And it looks so pretty in that jar. And it's handy. You know, when you get in the shower, it's like, oh, I need to grab a new bar of soap. It's already unwrapped. You just grab and go. So, well, there you go. I do that. But that's all I cleaned today. I cleaned out a bunch of lamp parts to put in a sale whenever I'm having a sale. My next sale, I had a lot of glass pieces and stuff that I don't need as much as I have. I have so much. So kind of cleaning stuff out so my drawers will close better, and you know. Of course, you know, once I sell it, I'll need it back and be like, why did I sell that? It always happens. At least it always happens to me. Let's see, here we go. I'm not sure this inside edge, this part right here that I just covered, really matters. I don't think you're gonna see it that much, but. For Pete's sake. One was too thick and this one's too thin. Okay, good enough. We'll just wrap it. And then I'm gonna see, can I wrap, if I wrap it, buckles on me. I'm gonna try and release it, see if I can just wrap it and do faster. Oh, that worked, except it's not long enough. But it's almost long enough, so is that okay? I don't know. We'll have to look at it here. To take a good look. I think I can just slap in a piece. Let's see, because it's almost long enough. There we go. Slap in a piece. Okay. Moving on. Oh, there was a, yeah, there is a blank spot there I don't like. So what can we use? This maybe. This will show up because it's different. I'm trying to do different colors and different fonts. I'm trying to be like all different so that it's more interesting when it's dry. I'm doing music and writing, and I've got dark brown and light brown and almost a whitish color, large font and small font, numbers. I don't think I've used my handwriting yet. I need to get a little bit of that in there before I get too far around here. Put a piece of that in. Oh yeah, I did do a piece over there. Okay. See what happens there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. This wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Easy for me to say, right? You guys are sitting here like, hurry up, hurry up. I am trying to hurry. Okay, so I didn't get like all the way around here. Okay. I kind of just need like a regular old paper. Kind of music-y. That's kind of the same, but it's not the same, so okay, just kind of the same. All right, so I'm overlapping because it didn't have anything on it. Okay, that's the easiest tear, that one there. Okay, let's see here. When they're so close, maybe I'll just do that again. I didn't get enough back here. Okay. I think I'm just going to score it a little bit and lay it down. And then we're going to start over here. Okay. All right, and then, nope, it doesn't fit. Wind and rain. Oh, Alma. Is it hot? Bet it's still hot. So maybe the rain will cool it down a little bit. Okay, I've got too much of that. I have handwriting. Oh, that's really good writing. Let's do some numbers. We'll do the numbers down here, except they're rounded. Oh, they're perfect for that. Okay, got a lot of dead space here. Again, we're doing that mathematics book. We're almost there. Okay. Oh, dang, I got a bunch over here I missed. Okay. I would have thought that would have taken that circle, but it didn't. Now I got to deal with that. Okay. All right, here we go. What are you going to lay down? Oh, yeah, it's laying down. Okay. What I'm not going to lay down over here. I'm not going to fight with it. Okay. Now I got to come back here. I didn't finish the outside edge of this. 97 in Tennessee. Oh my gosh. Feeling blessed. Well, good. Wow, that's hot though. Woo! Hopefully you don't have to do a lot of errands. Hopefully you have a swimming pool, right? That's what you need on a day like that. Okay. Okay. Hold it to rip it. Okay, that did okay. It just did okay. Not great, but okay. We'll flap that part over. Go this way with the brush. And then I'll have to overlap it a little bit. Let's just keep going with the same paper here. Rip it. Oh, it did good. Good job. Good job. Okay. We're going to do that. Now I'm caught up. Okay, now I'm caught up. And I'm almost around, except where I very first started. That little flap is bugging me. I wonder if I have to, well, we'll worry about it when we get there. It's not quite dry. Okay. Let's see here. Am I blocking what I'm doing? It's not as bad as I thought. I mean, it's not great, but it's not as bad as I thought doing this. Time-wise. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna make that bend. Looks like you are. Okay. I'll let you. How about back here? No. You're gonna buckle, aren't you? Oops. Okay, so it's gonna buckle back here. And it's all plain, but it's too small and wet. No, I'm getting it. I think it's too small and wet to tear, but I got it. Okay, all right. What's this? Kind of cool. I have no idea what that says. It's just, again, another German piece. Oops. Oh, I'm not wet under there. All right, let's get this Mod Podge down. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay, we're close. We're really close. I don't know for sure. It's like a wall hanging. I think it's going to be like a wall hanging. That's what I'm picturing. I don't know. We're going to see how it turns out. So I'm doing some old book pages to the frame of it, and then I'm going to do like an old feed sack, grain sack inside, and then add a couple, I've got a couple elements that's what I'm excited about. If it'll work. If what I have in my head will work. That's always the, oh yeah, there's that. Will it work? Good company. Oh, all I've done is this. You don't even have to waste your time, Brenda. This is all I've done is trying to get this all glued down. So you are just fine. You are not late. You didn't really miss a thing. And all I'm doing is gluing. I didn't like that lip there. I'm going to have to fix that one way or the other. This is my first piece. Didn't take me long to figure out I didn't like that overlapping. Okay, so I'm going to add a little patchy there too, I think. We should be getting good. Okay, so let's go in here and pull, and in here and pull. And gosh, I could do one more and just be done. Okay, that's good. So let me wet that down. And then let me, I was gonna do something here. I've gotta do something here. I'm not crazy for that one piece. Here, let's use this stuff. Let me cut the brown edge off, the plain. Okay, fix that. Much, much better. Okay, we'll use the same piece. Tear it, and then tear it this way. And then I need, oh, I used all that all the way around there. This doesn't tear very well. This is that recipe. We'll do it. Oh, I gotta cut my edge. Always forget that part. Not cut it, but rip it. Made my piece a lot smaller. Let's see. Oh, this is funny. This is called, this cookbook says 1,000 ways to please a husband. Not kidding. Okay, this one doesn't tear very well, so I creased it, and then I'm just cutting it so that I can get it. And then it says it's a gravy, some kind of gravy, and creamed onions and plum pudding. That's what she's making for him. Funny. So funny. I had to say that part. Okay. And then I can just use the rest of this recipe for this little bit right here. Okay, and I'm gonna pull it. There we go. All right, now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to lay this part down. It's pretty thick paper. Whoops. Okay. Okay. And then I saw, oh, right there is kind of a wide space with no writing, and I had this little bit here of this kind. That's just enough to break it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So that part is over with. Yay. Okay. Let's see here. It's out of the way, put the lid back on it. It's gonna glue down because I wasn't careful. And then we're gonna get rid of all of this stuff that isn't any good. The rest of this looks usable. Okay, guys. All right. So here's what we have. Get all my stuff out of there. All right, now I have gone ahead. I really like that word. I don't know what it is, but I want that to be kind of at the top. I went ahead and cut up a bag, a feed sack bag. And all I did was I laid it around until I got it where let me put you down. I'm sorry, I should have had you down this whole time. Oh, my shirts. I should have had you down the whole time. I'm sorry. You were probably telling me, put the camera down. You're late. Oh, you're not too late. All I did was Mod Podge book pages around the outside edge of this, so you didn't miss a whole lot. That might need a little patch. I'll go around when it's all dry and make everything nice. I was just kind of hurrying, so I'll have to fix a few little details. I'm sure. Okay. So, well, let's see. This might have a hanger, and no, it doesn't. Okay. So, knowing that I want to keep this towards the top, I think actually that's not terribly awful how I have it right there. And so all I did was lay this feed sack in, and it was big, okay? And I just drew a pencil line, and then I cut around it. So I was going to do that with you, but it was a really big bag. So I decided to just do it on my own. So now what I need to do, let's see here. I'm going to spray adhesive this in. Not exactly. We'll just do half. Hang on, let me grab my spray. I forgot to get that out. Okay, I forgot to grab that. Okay, so I'm using the Super 77. I told you guys I use this for everything. Okay. I'm gonna take my bracelet off. And then you let it sit just for a minute, just to tack up. Like when you very first touch it, it's just wet. But then when you give it a minute, it starts to get sticky, you can see. So let's stick that down. And then I'm going to smooth it out. Get rid of this. Get it smoothed because it had a few wrinkles. Okay. All right. Now let me do the other half. I think that's probably the smartest way to go about this. Okay. Okay. Give it just a minute. Pick up all my slivers over here. Pull my shirt back. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Get rid of this ugly board. Serves a purpose. Let's see, I told you it wouldn't matter right there around the sides where I overlap. This is one reason, or yeah, where I wrap the paper around. This is one reason why it didn't matter. And then I'm going to show you with those balls on the ring from Hobby Lobby. I had those previously. I was just going to do a wreath. My stepdad would cut the balls and put them on a wire, and we made a wire wreath. Now the balls were much bigger around. In this case, this is the size that Hobby Lobby had. But when I saw that, I thought, boy, that's much easier than having him drill a hole through all these big balls. But they sure made cool wreaths. So I did take this outside and spray it with a chalk paint, just a cream colored chalk paint. And I had to like twirl the balls around and, you know, make sure I got them all. And I still saw a couple that weren't completely covered, which is fine actually, because, and then I don't know how to secure this. It's touching the, I think it's more touching this. Maybe I can just tack it because it's tight. I have to smash it in there, but I can't let it pop out. I don't really think about this part. Or I don't know. Good idea to do half at a time. It says Bemis Extra Heavy Seamless. And there's an A in the middle. I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. But it's dirty, and I'm going to show you a really cool thing about it here in just a little bit. Hot glue would do the trick. I just... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to slap some hot glue over here, and I'm going to slap some hot glue over here if my gun will make it, and I'm going to put it back down and hope that it catches somewhere. That's all I know to do. And then I got my fingers in this, so let me just lay that back down again. Okay, good enough. All right, hopefully that, oh, that's got a bad, not a bad spot, but a mist spray spot. I don't like that spot. Spin it around. Oh, I don't like that spot either. Let's put it back. Okay. It's a little bit thin. Okay, that should, maybe not. Maybe let me stick some glue on a couple of them here that are not glued down. And just roll it into the glue. Maybe up here. I don't know. You guys might have had a better idea. I don't know. Thinking tacky glue maybe, but I don't know. It'll be fine. As long as the hot glue grabs it somewhere, it should be fine. Lay a line of tacky glue. That's what I just said, Eula. Darn it. I should have known. I should have known. I was thinking it. I just didn't do it. Okay, now I'm going to get a piece of, I'm thinking a twine probably. Okay, so now I can turn it around so you guys can see it. It's backwards. I don't mind flipping the camera. There. Let's see. But now I got to turn it this way for you to be able to see it. Okay, so there's that. And then the next thing I wanted to do, I bought this wreath at Hobby Lobby. It was $10.99, and I'm sure I got it on sale. Was it $10.99? Yeah, $10.99. $10.99, and I'm sure it was on sale. You know, I rarely buy anything that's not on sale, unless it's something Tim Holtz that's hardly ever on sale, or I really need it. If I really need it and I don't want to drive clear back there, because I live not quite a half hour away, but it's far enough. It's a trip to go. Okay, then I thought I would just hang this from up here because I needed something to fill it and soften it. You know me and greenery. So let me see here if I can. Dang, I probably should have done that before. We can get it. Maybe. I'm gonna get my tweezers instead. Or here, how about maybe these? These might be too big. Nope, I got it. Okay. Oop. Okay. So, let's see about hiding this string here. Okay. And then I'm just going to tie it in a knot and hide it. That's, I'm not going to do any big bow or anything. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. We're almost to all I had planned. Not quite. I still got the best part of the bag. The best part to me anyway. Okay, put it away. Now, I have, what do I have? Oh, I forgot. I want to scuff up the beads a little bit. They're a little too perfect, and I meant to do that, darn it, before I did this, but oh well. We'll be all right. So I'm putting on some clear wax, and then I'm putting on, changing brushes to get it on my dark wax. I need to break through a spot here. I have this self-healing wax, so there we go. So I need to just break through a spot. I'm gonna get rid of it on my thing there and just kind of go around, and then we're gonna wipe it all back. Okay. And then here, I've got a paper towel right here. That just made it not look so new looking. You know, they were a little bit new looking, I thought. So I just kind of wanted to undo them a little bit. And then let me soften down the edges. Oops, they're spinning on me. Don't be spinning. And that one's not spinning where I glued it. Kind of need it to get in between them. I only caught like the tops. I don't like how it started and stopped. So, okay. All right. We're good. Okay. So now we have this. Okay. I told you I had a big project today. I think I told you yesterday. So I guess it's kind of going to go. I need to make sure it's there. Okay. That's right. Now, this bag that I had. I can't see any of your comments with it flipped. I'm going to flip you back. You guys saw what it said. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. So this bag had this repaired rip in it. Okay. Look what a good, I mean, it's really cool looking and I love the texture of it. And I really wanted to get the rip in here, but the rip was so far down here, down below the words, that in order to get it, I was gonna have to put it up here, and I didn't think the wreath would lay well at the bottom. So what I'm gonna try to do, we're gonna see. I cut it out, and I thought I could cut it closer. I left myself plenty, and then I was gonna fray it out. But I'm wondering, since it's stitched so well in the back, couldn't I just cut closer to the stitch and glue this down like it was, like, see how thick it is? I'm thinking I can just do that and not have all of this bulk. That's what I'm thinking. That's what we're gonna do. So I got my fabric scissors here. Maybe I'll hug it. I'm just gonna hug it close. I'm not going clear into the stitches yet. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna do a little bit tighter of a cut. I wanted it to stay where you guys could kind of tell that it was part of the bag. I know this would be like in my past, before I got, I started talking about my antiquing journey, but before I got into this, I would have cut this out so fast. I've been like, that's awful, get rid of that. And now I'm like, ooh, it's like the best part. I've learned. What did I do with my tweezers? I just used them. Well, I got my reverse tweezers. I guess I'll just have to use those. I don't know what I did with them. Oh well. We just use the reversed ones. They're a little bit trickier, but they should work. I'd rather have the other ones. See if I can kind of shred out a little bit. This might be too weird. It may not fly. I'm just going to cut this off. I don't care for that. I'm going to just cut it off. This might be too weird. I don't know. It was just the coolest part of the bag for me. I thought, who gets a bag with a big repair like that? It's like the breadboards. You know, you would think if they're cracked and patched, they would be cheaper. Instead, they're more because everybody loves the old patching, the way they use metal bands to patch them. So cool. I'll pay more for a patched breadboard than I would a new fancy one. So funny. Okay, so let's get this back over here. I love how the book pages look. Whoop, that one's coming up a little bit. Let me fix it right now or else I'll forget. Chances are good it's where I spun that ball with the hot glue. And I see some hot glue in there I don't like. Oh, I hate these reverse scissors. They're great for flower making, but they're awful for when you're trying to use an actual tweezer. They're like backwards. There we go. Okay. All right, get that hot glue out of there. I don't like seeing it. Okay, so now let's see about getting this thing in here. Does it look like a patch? I think it does. I think it's really cool. And the color is right because it's from this exact board. But I think I probably need to use like Fabri-Tac, right? I have some somewhere. Fabric Fusion, would that work? Permanent fabric adhesive. Always test. Well, we're not doing that. Yeah, I don't have to iron it or anything. We'll see. Fabric Fusion should do the same, right? You have a cabinet that has a, call that Make Do's. Yeah, oh, I love that. Okay. Let's see here. I might be slathering too much of this. I have no idea. It's coming out pretty rich. Okay. So here's my yesterday's paper plate project. I have my paper plate here still. I don't know about this stuff. It feels like jelly. It says Fabric Fusion. One of you, somebody I follow, said to get it, so I did. I'm a sucker that way. You guys tell me get it, and I do. Okay. I want the stringies to stay stringy though. Okay, we'll see. Maybe I'll put a little dollop there on the end, keep that down. Make it stay down. And a little dollop up here, just to help it. Just to help you along the way. Because you can't get hot glue off of fabric, right? Forget it. Okay, there. I just tucked in a little bit just because I don't know this product. I don't trust it. Okay, cool. Okay, so I've gotten that. And then, so there's what that looks like. Just a big old patch. Love it. That's the only reason I wanted to use this spotty bag, was for that big patch. And then I had a little bracket. I thought it was right there. Oh, here it is. It's right here. I have this little fancy piece of metal. It was $4. I bought it at an antique show, and I thought maybe just to add something in that hole there, yeah, I would do that. So let's do that. Boy, I don't know what kind of glue to use for that. I feel like E6000, but because it's metal, nothing sticks to metal except that stuff. Hot glue won't stick. Okay, let's do, I'm going to do E7000 just because it's a more precision tip. So let's do the raised parts. I don't know how this sticks to fabric though. So I'm going to get this on. It'll take a second to dry. So I'm going to add some hot glue for a temporary fix too. That should get it. And then I'm going to put just a little touch of hot glue, like wherever. That's good. Just a couple. And then we're going to get that in here. See if the hot glue will hold it. I don't think. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So that is all that I had laid out for it. That's what I got. Now, do I want to do anything else? What do you guys think? I mean, I could dangle, oops, I could dangle some keys or something here in the middle of the wreath. Let me see about that. Let me just see, because I think I've got a couple of big ones in here. Yeah, I had this one out the other day. I have some big keys like this on my website as well. Let's see, I just want a couple. Kind of like that fancy one. Okay. That. So let's get some seam binding. And let's see, you love the keys. You like it as it is. It needs a dangle. Whoops. Oh, someone, no, E6000 does not dry fast. The big bookwear. Oh, today I am just. Awesome, Linda. One of a kind project. Yes, it is a one of a kind for sure. Okay, keys will look good. All right, first thing I'm going to do is tie the keys together. Oops. Oh, see those reverse tweezers. Just weird. Do I want the teeth of the keys to go different directions? Yes. Okay, so that was the most awkward tie I've ever done. Okay. All right, so let's snip this back just ever so little bit. And then I'm going to add a piece, a bigger, let's see here. I'm not sure I want a bow, so let's test that theory. I think those are going to look great hanging in the middle. They're going to look great, and it'll tie in having that piece there. I think they're going to look good. I know somebody said no keys, but oh, I kind of like them. I kind of like them. Okay. My shirt's really, I didn't realize how low this thing lays. Let's see here. So let's go around the wreath itself and let's find its hanging point. And let's hide the string under the ribbon underneath all of the greenery. Okay. And let's get our, whoops, I don't have it in there yet. Okay, let's get it in there. Get the length right. Where we want it to hang down. There's good. Okay. All right, now let's figure out how this is going to look its best. Oops. Don't pull it too tight. Okay, and then I'm just going to make, oops, just going to make that match the same. Whoops. So we don't have much of a bow in there at this point. I'm not sure I want a big bulky bow. It's kind of just in there to serve its purpose. I need that leaf there to cover my string from my, I'm going to push the knot to the back and then see I've got that one leaf. I'm going to glue it down to cover that twine. So I'm going to glue that leaf down. Cover up the twine because I didn't hit the twine mark with the keys. Okay. Okay. here we are. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. So we've got all of the book pages around the edges, all the way around, all different. And then we have that beaded deal kind of coming around. Then we have our patch and our little metal, I don't know what you would call it, piece. Probably, well, I was going to say it's probably the back of a drawer pull, but I don't see the holes. Oh, I bet it is, because there's a little, well, there's only one. I don't know what it was. It was a decorative piece off of something. And then I dangled a couple of larger keys in the middle of the wreath. So anyway, there we go. That is the project. I'm going to sit here and kind of re-glue back down where I've rubbed against it and pulled it the wrong way. There you go. I hope you guys like it. I think it's very cool. It's very different for sure. One of a kind, somebody said, and you are right. Yeah, just neutral colors, so it would go anywhere. If you were a color lover, you could easily stick, like a flower of some sort, whatever color, in. Let's see. You know what I mean? You could do, yeah, you could definitely add two also. So yeah, I think it's fun. So if you guys, this wreath was at Hobby Lobby, these beads were at Hobby Lobby, and this big tray was at Hobby Lobby. And the big tray, I think I said it measured 21 inches across, 20. It's 20 inches across. So the outside to outside is 20 inches. They make these in several different sizes as well. So you could get a smaller one and do something a little bit smaller. But yeah, I think it turned out really great. You could do rice paper in the background. I just really wanted to use this old bag. But you could do rice paper or Mod Podge, or you could do the old book pages in the background. Actually, lay your wreath over top. It would make a really great, I don't know, I was going to say it would make a great door hanger. It would, except with this bang on the door. If you had like the door inside of the glass, I think you'd be okay, because it's not, I don't think it's very thick. Your fern wreath might smash a little bit. That's what I have at the little house. Like this house, I don't even mess with it. We are so far from the front of our house is so far from the road, no one would ever see a wreath. So I never get to do wreaths. But at the little house, we do have a great front door, but it's got that stinking storm door in front of it. So any wreath I put on the door has to be skinny. So there you go. That's all I have for you guys here. I've got a great project. I'm so excited about this one for the group this month. So I'm going to be in there later today. I'm going to go fix some dinner. I think he's home a little bit early, so I'm going to go fix some dinner. And then I'll be in the group tonight. So, and I can show you guys what we're doing. So anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks for your help. I'm sorry I didn't get to read all the comments. I will look at all of the comments and give you a heart so you know that I saw it, and answer if there was questions or links if you need them for whatever. I don't think there's anything here you need a link for, but anyway, thank you so much. It was fun hanging out with you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.